Getting lost in the woods is not something anyone ever really plans for. And yet, when that does happen, it's all up to our survival capabilities and luck to get us back home in one piece. It's well known that not every story like this has a happy ending, but fortunately, the one we're talking about today most certainly does. On July 31st, Robert Schock, an ultra runner, and his dog Freddie embarked on a 20-mile run in North Cascades National Park, expecting it to be a routine, one-day trip. However, things went horribly wrong when they got lost in the wilderness. Unprepared for an extended stay, they had no food, limited supplies, and no phone service. Robert, a musician who had visited the park before, relied on outdated maps and was unaware that recent wildfires had altered the terrain, complicating their journey further. By the third day, Robert's phone died, and he sent Freddie out to find help. When the dog eventually returned to the trail, he was picked up by hikers, and Robert was reported missing. Despite several search attempts, no progress was made in locating him. Alone and stranded, Robert struggled to survive on berries and mushrooms, growing weaker as days passed. At one point, he feared for his life, but held on to hope that someone might find him. On August 4th, Freddie made it back to the trail and was found by hikers. This led to Robert's mother, Jan Thompson, reporting her son missing. However, search teams could not find him, and Robert endured freezing nights and constant hunger. As he grew weaker, Robert made one final cry for help, which was luckily heard by a group of Pacific Northwest Trail Association, PNTA, volunteers returning to their camp after working on the trail. Despite being tired and not trained for rescues, the group managed to find Robert, who had been immobile for 2 weeks, barely holding on. One of the volunteers provided Robert with his shirt, a simple but life-saving gesture. Robert was airlifted to a hospital, where he spent another month recovering from the ordeal. Although he had lost a significant amount of weight and strength, his recovery was steady, and he remained optimistic despite the toll the experience had taken on him. Reflecting on the experience, Robert admitted he had aged several years during the month he spent stranded, but he was grateful for his survival and the help he received. After recovering, Robert returned to Ohio, where he had grown up, and expressed his desire to get back to his music and his life in the Northwest. His story serves as a reminder of the importance of preparation when venturing into the wilderness. Robert's experience underscores the need for safety measures, like informing others of your plans, carrying essential equipment, and using GPS locators. These simple precautions can make a significant difference in survival situations. While Robert's story had a happy ending, not all similar situations do. The tale of Aaron Ralston, which inspired the film 127 Hours, highlights the dangers of isolation in the wild, where some individuals don't make it back. Robert's experience proves that preparation, awareness, and a bit of luck can lead to a positive outcome. However, it also stresses that the wilderness is unpredictable, and it's always better to err on the side of caution. In the end, Robert's rescue was a miraculous event, but it also served as a lesson for all adventurers. His story was met with joy from those who followed it, and many commenters urged others who engage in similar activities to always carry GPS trackers. In hindsight, Robert is grateful for the support he received and urges others to learn from his experience. The importance of sharing your plans, being prepared for emergencies, and using technology to stay safe cannot be overstated. As Robert continues to heal and reflect on his experience, he hopes that others will take his story to heart and be more careful when venturing into the wild. The commenters were joyous that his story had a happy ending, as many similar ones don't, and encouraged people engaging in similar activities to carry GPS trackers. What did you think about this story? Have you ever gotten lost? Share it all in the comments below.